We now discuss higher order linear differential equation, and the general form of higher order linear differential equation is this, where f is the polynomial of D, and various cases for the non-homogeneous part Qx have already discussed. Today we discuss the case when Qx is equal to sin x or cos x. Now we know the polynomial operator of D, fd, can be expressed in this form. Now we know, and we are interested to find the particular integral 1 by, and we know it's which the particular integral is 1 by fd of sin x or cos x, whatever. Now we know d of sin x is equal to cos x and a cos x, and d square of sin x is equal to minus a square sin x. So similarly, d of cos x is equal to minus a sin x, and d square of cos x is equal to minus a square cos x. So for cos x or sin x, what about the function? If we need to take the derivative to obtain the double order derivative of sin x or cos x, we need to put d square by a square. Then we get the result. And in this way, so we get d cube sin x is equal to minus a square d sin x, d4 sin x is equal to minus a square its whole square sin x, d7 sin x is equal to minus a square its whole cube d sin x, so on. Now applying this rule or logic, we get 1 by fd of sin x, so that fd of sin x, we get fd of sin x in this format, that's k1d plus k2 sin x. Similar result also obtained for cos x. So we show only for the case sin x. Now if we take the inverse of fd, then we get sin x is equal to k1d plus fd sin x, and also again we apply the inverse of k1 plus d plus k2, we get, and you know that this is polynomial function, so it is, we can this operator are commutative. So this function is equal to, can be written as 1 by k1d plus sin x. So that here this function can be expressed as k1d plus k2 sin x. Now we also apply another new operator, so as the denominator become into a function of d square. So we need to multiply it to, and this operator, it is just to consider to simplify. So immediately we need to take, whenever we take this operator, we need to take the inverse of this operator. So ultimately we get k1 d minus k2. So ultimately we get k1 square d square minus k2 square sin x. Here d square can be replaced by minus a square, and we get the solution as k1 d minus k2 by k1 minus k1 square minus k2 square of sin x, and its value is very simple, but we can calculate, provide these parts, this constant is not equal to 0. If its value is 0, then we should need to apply another technique, and we will discuss later. Now these parts, we consider this is not equal to 0, and so its solution is minus 1 by k1 square square plus k2 square k1 k1 cos x plus but minus k2 sin x. So this is the particular solution. Now so for a particular case, if we suppose fd is equal to d cube minus 2d plus d minus 1, then we get 1 by fd of, suppose cos, instead of cos x, if we put cos sin x, we put the qx is equal to cos of 2x. So cos of 2x, this is equal to d cube minus 2d plus d minus 1 of cos of 2x. This is equal to, d square means minus 4, so 1 by minus 4d plus d, so minus 3d, here minus 2d, sorry, minus 2d square, minus 2d square, minus 2d square means minus 4, so minus of 4 plus 8 means minus plus 7 of cos 2x, and so we need to multiply minus 3d minus 7 by minus 9 d square. So minus 9 d square is value is minus 9 plus 9 minus 7, so 95 of cos of 2x. So ultimately 36, so 85 minus 85 plus 85, 1 by 85 of plus cos, so 7 cos of 2x minus 6 sin 2x. This is the answer. Now I finish.